friend of ours, a friend of the show, Mark Geragos. He is a trial attorney. He's the co-host of the Reasonable Doubt podcast with Adam Carolla. Mark, this is such an incredible story. 2 decades later, the possibility that we might have crimes that are solved from all of these evidentiary pieces that have been sitting kind of in the vault, for 2 decades. That's great, but it's also problematic in that whenever things are cold, cases are old, evidence is old, memories are old, witnesses die. Is it going to be something that they can solve and actually pin on Dennis Rader, or is it going to be extraordinarily difficult given the passage of time?
Well, the wonderful thing in a lot of ways about this whole area of the law is it both inculpates decades later and exculpates decades later. So, I always give credit to Barry and Peter for kind of pioneering the Innocence Project, but at the same time, they've shown that you can also cold case solve things as well. And I don't think it's going to be incredibly difficult. A lot of times, if you have pieces of evidence that you can then, that at the time you did not have either the technology, the science to utilize and kind of extract the evidence, but it's been developed since. And if the evidence was preserved and it didn't degrade and you can put it together, yes, I think you can solve a lot of crimes. And you could also, as we've seen repeatedly, you can also free a lot of innocent people. So it's a wonderful kind of a progression and a win-win.
Well, that won't happen for him, that's for sure. He won't be freed on those 10 that he's copped to. He's serving 10 consecutives on that. But I am curious, what would you, if you were his lawyer, what would you talk to him about just regarding, these are death penalty states, some of them, right? So is there a reason that you can see why a man who just relishes in regaling a live courtroom about the details of his murders? I remember watching it live and feeling sick to my stomach. He enjoyed every moment of it. Is there a reason why he won't cough up any further victims if he in fact killed them?
Well, it's kind of a very complex, complicated area. I have often said when people say, how do you do what you do, or how do you deal with the clients? And I've said it's very, very rare in my experience that you meet or represent somebody who's just truly evil. This may be one of those cases. I don't represent him, but I've had periodically clients over the many decades I've been doing this who you recognize are truly evil and don't have the psychological capacity or the normal reservoir of a consciousness of guilt or remorse or anything else. So when you have those kinds of situations, it's all situational, it's all transactional. It's a very difficult situation to be in, to try to communicate, if you will. And since it is in many and oft times when it comes to somebody who is this type of person, when it is transactional and there is no upside, so to speak. And the upside could be, are they going to take the death penalty off the table? I can't imagine any situation where any prosecutor would ever say, I'm going to go to bat for you and get you out and you're going to roam around again. Although I've had a case many years ago where federal prosecutors actually used a serial killer to try to convict somebody on identity theft, and that person later walked free.
Well,
so
we know one thing. No one's offering BTK a free pass anytime soon.
Exactly.
Hey, Mark Geragos, thanks for that's not going to happen. Yeah, thanks for being on this Friday night, and wishing you and your family a joyous and peaceful weekend. And thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.